Okay, so let's get setting up our abilities for our users. And the CanCan people were nice enough to leave us with some code here that we can get started with. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to delete all these comments here. So right up to the end, right below this end here, I'm just going to delete that. Make sure you leave the ends though that are down at the bottom. And then this code here, we're going to uncomment that. And how I do that is we just hit the command or control key and then the question mark. So we'll highlight it like I've got it there, and then control and then the question mark key, and you get your code uncommented. And if you want to recomment code, you just do the same command. So it's control and then the question mark like that. And here what they've done is they've initialized this user, right? So this is the current user. And so in here we don't have to call current user. The first thing they have is if user.admin, and that's basically saying, is this user an administrator? And if it is, can manage all. So if this is true, then that user can do anything in the site. Manage all means anything. And then down here we've got to customize this a little bit. Under this else, we want to start off with adding a couple of lines here. We're going to say, and using their can method, we can do this. Can create space comma article like that, and then underneath that we can say can create comma comment. And this is being called on the model, right? So it has to be a capital A on article and a capital C on comment. And now the next step is to set up some blocks. And we've seen these before. And the first one we want to set up here is we're going to say can update comma article. And then we're going to place here the do. We're going to put our pipes in. And we're going to make this variable here just article, just lowercase a. So like that, close the pipe off. And underneath that, article dot user equals, and this is a double equals, okay? So we want this to be a match, and that's why we're not saying this equals that. We're saying this matches that, basically. And we're going to just put here user. And then down here we're going to put the end in. So what we're saying here is the user can update the article if the user equals the current user. Now the next step is we want to do this for destroy as well. So all we got to do is type in can destroy comma article space do, and we're going to put the same variable again. So open the pipe up and we're going to put article and close that up with the pipe, and same bit of code, article dot user equals double equals user, just like that. And then we put an end here as well. What I'm going to do now is just copy these two because we have to do this for the comments as well. So under here we're just going to go in like that. I'm going to go back to the left so this lines up here. There we go. So now we got to say here, instead of article, we want to say comment. And I'm going to do this in one swoop like this. I'm just hitting the control key and like that. And I can do all four of these at once. I'm not sure in the free version if you can or not of Cloud9, but most like Sublime Text and what have you, you can do this. we're just going to say here, comment. And I need to capitalize these two. Okay. So these two up here, these two bits of code are affecting the article, the update and destroy. And then down here we've got for the comments the same thing, the update and destroy. And all we're saying again is that the user that's in the site, it doesn't matter if it's 1 or if it's 20, but that user can only update their own comment or their own article. And then down here we're saying that anybody can create an article and anybody can create a comment. But remember, you can only do that once you're logged in, so you have to be a user, right? But once that article is created or that comment is created, then this kicks in up here. I hope this is pretty straight ahead. We're going to see this in action here coming up very soon, and we're going to next work on our controllers. All right, we'll see you coming back here in a second. Thanks a lot.
Listen.